Hi, and welcome to A Punk with Toys. My name is Lawrence. Today we're going to take a look at the Masters of the Universe Digitino. This is part of the Rulers of the Sun Man line. I have no idea about this guy. I have no idea what his powers are, and because the mini comic doesn't have any words, because it's the multi-language one, I don't know if I'm going to figure out what his powers are. I'm going to have to do some research, but I'm not overly concerned because frankly, he's just going to be part of the Sun Man line. So I really don't know too much about him. So anyway, before we get started, if you don't mind, take a second. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so you are notified when I do any Master of the Universe videos. And hit that like button because it helps the analytics with YouTube. So enough with that because you don't care because you just went and subscribed. Let's take a look at it. So here we have the Master of the Universe. We got the exploding rocks. We got this Latino figure, his vest or whatever that thing is. Now looking at the back here, I believe it glows in the dark, so we're definitely going to take a look and find out if it glows in the dark. So here's the back of it, and he is fighting a trap jaw. But if you look here, it's telling you that it glows in the dark. So if it's anything like Scare Glow, this thing is going to glow, because that is the one thing I gotta say Mattel does wonderfully, is their glow-in-the-dark, like, stuff. So, here we have the 4 King Randor, Digitino, Whiplash, and Trapjaw. So, take a look at that. Look at the figure. Let's open them up, because that's what we all really, really want to see. Alright, so got the figure open. Again, it tells you this from Rulers of the Sun. And once again, this guy did not have any rubber bands either. He just popped right in, which, you know what? I hope all Masterverse goes to not having any type of band because, frankly, it is annoying. So, once again, here it is. That's what Hasbro's trying to avoid. Plastic going in the trash. So, here's a comic. I looked at him with the other figures. I guess looking at it now, knowing that he glows, it kind of looks like he's supposed to be glowing. And as I mentioned before, there are no words in this, so you're going to have to use your imagination. And I think it is because it is the multi-language figure. For some odd reason, BBTS got these ones in. So if you want the English ones, you have to pre-order them. I guess they're supposed to be coming. But these are in stock at BBTS. And here again is the card art. And here is his weapon. And it almost looks like he just kind of cut off Clawful's hand and then stuck a stick in it, and now that's what he's using. Now it doesn't articulate, it doesn't really do anything, so it's kind of weird. But remember, this was not done by Mattel originally. So here's a Digitino, and as you might imagine, he's probably going to have the majority of the same articulation as all the other Masters of the Universe. But the one thing that I have definitely noticed is that the Rulers of the Sun tend to have this spade here, as it must be their logo. So he's got a star on the boot and his spade right here. So that must be what they were using. Now he's got a completely new head sculpt. He kind of looks like he's a deer in the headlight. You know, he looks like one of the guys from Grease. I can't think of his name, but if you've watched Grease, I have a feeling you're going to know who I'm talking about. Anyway, articulation. Pop up the T-pose. They get the bicep of almost 90 degrees. Again, these guys are so big and muscular that it's hard sometimes to do too much. Wrist bend, twist in and out. He has an almost 90-degree knee bend, ankle rockers, and a decent Jean-Claude Van Damme. And obviously, they have the waist swivel. So there's really not much to these, but they are definitely a different paint scheme. We don't really know what their stuff was like before. At least I don't. You could look it up, but I never had any of the rulers of the sun, even though they are based off Masters of the Universe. But they all use the same waist. They got this, again, this spade that's right here. It's got the, supposed to be kind of like, same as like He-Man they use, but, you know, they got the belt. Star on the boot. They do have the boot cut, so they're going to stand, no problem. I like the fact that he has two hands that can hold weapons. I wish Master of the Universe would just drop that, or at least give us a separate hand. So maybe have one open hand and one closed hand. He's got a ponytail. So, there we go. That's what he looks like. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to find out if he actually glows in the dark. Well, if this glows in the dark. So, let's give it a couple seconds. And we'll take a look in a minute. Alright, so here I have the two figures side by side. I'm going to turn the light off. And boom. Look at that thing glow. If Super 7 could get anything to glow half as good as that, it would be absolutely amazing, but we know they can't. At least nothing that I've gotten yet. So, anyway, look at that. Pretty cool. I do like it. So, we do know that it glows. Same as Scare Glow if you don't have Scare Glow. So, let's wrap this up so you guys can move on with your day. Alright, so there you have it. That is Digitino from Master of the Universe, or better yet, the Rulers of the Sun line. It's a cool looking figure. Of course, it's going to use the basic buck that all the Master of the Universe use, other than the boots are different, and then his crotch is different. You know, they give him little gauntlets, but for the most part, they're the exact same. It's nice to have some sort of different figures. I love the fact that they brought the Rulers of the Sun into it. And if you don't know the whole Sun Man story, go look it up. It's a very interesting story. It's not about being PC or woke. It's something that happened in the, in the 80s. And it's actually a really heartwarming story. And it's great that, Mattel, asked them to actually join the line. So there he is. Cool looking figure. He's got his little claw from Clawful that he stole, that he ripped off his hand. I don't know. It's your imagination. You do what you want. So anyway, I'm going to get out of here. You know the drill. The social medias, A Punk with Toys, Twitter and Instagram, Facebook, Punks with Toys. As I said, because once you join, you're a Punk with Toys. I'm going to get out of here. Not too much more for me to say. You've seen the figure. Check it out. Don't forget to hit that like button. Have a wonderful day and happy toy hunting.